Hello everybody, it's me. Welcome back to another video. Now, in this video, I am going to be taking a look at, I forgot its name, Metalytra. Now, I have no idea what to do with this thing. This thing is kind of underwhelming, if I'm going to be honest. I don't know what to do with this thing, but I'm going to try to do something with it. It's my plan. I forgot to give it one of its colors here. We'll give it the fly point color. Now, here's the thing. It looks really good on paper. See, you got Accelerate and you got Sharpen, right? It gets Claw Swipes and Disarm as its only melee moves. So, we're going to be using Health and Attack in this video, and we're going to be using Accelerate, which is basically speed boost, so every turn we get more speed. So basically our entire idea is to Sharpen and spam Claw Swipes. Gem Blast is here so we can hit Spirit types to try to switch in against our Claw Swipes, stuff like Spunny. And then Antenna Beam is here in case we get a +1 magic boost and can actually deal some decent damage versus things like Morveil, so we don't activate Pollen Armor. That's kind of the whole idea, but most of the time we're going to be clicking Claw Swipes with Sharpen. And this also hits Monologue for a decent chunk. And then here, I don't know what to do. You could probably use Doodad, you could probably use, like, the hat, but what I'm doing here is I'm going Theater Mask. Actually, you could probably use the hat, now thinking about it. Or the Doodad. See, this thing is so weird. I don't know what to do with this thing. But this is what I'm going to use. I'm probably going to use Doodad, so I do some thingamajig. I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing. I think I'm going to use this, and I'm basically only going to be clicking Gem Blast if I need to hit Spirit types for a little bit, because I'm not going to be doing that much damage because I have 71 attack. So, anyway, I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are as well. So let's see if this thing's going to be any good in battling. Let's get into the first battle. Okay, here we go into the first battle. Now, this one, it looks okay, but I don't like that there's a fighting type. But I do like how our type list goes pretty much unresisted here. He has no spirit types or metal types that can switch in against our type list moves. So we're going to like it. I also have this paired today with Exable, so then we're going to be able to beat fire types and electric types to try to switch in. And then also we have a Grufflin, so we can switch in against things like Spear You, like fighting types that hit both of these guys really, really hard. So I'm honestly probably going to go for a Springling lead here. I think I may have made a mistake. Yeah, I kind of remembered I forgot to put equipments on everything. It's fine. They'll still do damage. They're just not going to do as much damage as they usually would. That's not very good, which is kind of sad. So, apparently Soccer Blast got fixed, or Hidden Strength got fixed to where it doesn't actually, like... It used to do a lot more damage. Okay, now, I'll try to go into this now. I'm kind of curious. Okay, I'm gonna go for Sharpen. It can't really hit me that hard. Gonna Disarm, that won't do that much. Yeah, I'm good there. My Determination Jelly's gone, but I'm gonna get my speed boost. I can go for another boost, so I can get +4. I'll go for +4. I'll be greedy, I'll be greedy, I'll be greedy. Alright. Now we're gonna go for it. Now we going for it. Now we going for it. We're gonna go for a Claw Swipe. You also probably use Scope with this as well. Scope Metalytra, just go for crits with Claw Swipes. Oh no, that's a quick pounce. No. That's kind of sad. You know what? We'll figure out how this thing works later. We'll figure it out. I'm upset at this microphone. I'm not sure when it stopped working, but I know at some point it stopped working. So I'm going to hope it wasn't when I started doing this entire thing, because that's going to be upsetting, because I won't go to this microphone. All right. Come on, man, make a move. Come on, man. Make a move. There we go. Okay. We trapped this thing. So that's really good. Here we go into monologue. Nice. Now it dies. And we can use our new move, Landslide, which has a chance to flinch. So if we actually outspeed something, you can flinch it, which is kind of hilarious. It is 85% accurate, so most likely it's not going to hit. Or most likely it is going to hit, but... Okay. Let's see. What else is going to send in? I honestly want to get this thing to work. I was... like, really, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so I'm kind of like struggling to stay awake, but we're good. Okay, there everything comes Malzuri. We'll go into Moss. I'm kind of noticing that Moss is better for this team because I can't really beat Malzuri with anything but Springling, and Springling gets chipped down really easy by easy predicts. So we'll easily go Moss here. Now, I'm gonna hope Swap Dart comes in so I can trap it, kill it, then I can go into Metalytra, is it? Metalytra, yeah. I'll go for a Leaf Sap. I know this thing also gets Soccer Blast now, but I haven't had the time to level up everything. I wanted to try out the Metalytra. I'm not sure how good it's going to be right now. It gets Swords Dance, but it doesn't... I don't know what it's going to do. Okay, Claws. Oh, it is Swap Dart. Okay. If we take this thing out, we just switch into Thingamabobber Dude Man. And I'm going to go into Exivil, just so that I can guarantee I kill this thing. Because I don't want to miss Landslide. I want to get my guarantee Chemical Breath and kill this thing. That should be a little bit of chip. Okay. Go for our Chemical Breath. And hopefully we should be able to take this thing out. I also have been wanting to try Voliable. Apparently Voliable is pretty good. Typeless Crystal is a cool typing. I mean, it's funny how all the, like, Flaskit Evos have quad weaknesses. Like, Endival's weak to, like, quad weak to metal and melee. They're, like, all weak to melee. Just bring a melee type and you're good. Okay. I'm gonna go into Moss. I mean, you just bring Malzuri and I just do a Moss every time. I don't know why he's doing that. Gonna raise his speed, although I can just very easily break him here. I do want to see if I can get this thing to work, though. I'm gonna go for a Leaf Sap. Because he ain't staying in. He's staying in. That's very interesting on his part. Because I'm going to be able to kill this Malzuri. But I'd really rather it not die. So, I'd rather it not die. To be honest. Alright. Dude, I don't know why he's trying to set up on a Moss. I don't get why. But we should be able to sack something, send in our Metalytra, and win this game. As soon as this Malzuri goes down. I was really hoping Remy would evolve in a Volt Enchant, but I don't think that's going to happen. It's going to happen way next key. I was really hoping, really rooting for Volt Enchant, because honestly, Volt Enchant's one of my favorite doodles. I just love how it looks, and I think it's adorable. Let me go see if they've revealed when it evolves. I'd love to know when it evolves. We don't know. We don't know yet. Just give me Volt Enchant. I want it. I want Volt Enchant so badly. It gets Peace of Mind later, which is interesting. I don't know why I know he's trapped, but like, why'd he stay in the first place? Okay, now I can go for the final Leaf Sap, which is going to be able to take out this Malzuri. Then we're going to go into something, and Metalytra can hopefully come in and sweep. Or get the late game clean, at least. because all the things that resist typeless are dead. Which I was really hoping it got like Swarm or any other move, but it didn't get Swarm. It's so sad. It's so sad. Okay, Fly Trap, which I can switch Metalytra in versus this because I have my bug move. Now it's trapped. It can't hit me with any of its spore moves. So it wouldn't click a spore move here, I don't think. So we're going to go to Metalytra. Unless it does, and I'm just dumb, but... Good for a Plant Sap. Got a crit, but it wasn't very effective, which is good on us. Now we're going to get our boost. Going to get his Crystal Walls worn off, which is very good. Now I'm going to go for my Antenna Beam. I don't think it's going to kill here. Probably he's only going to do about half. But let's go for our Antenna Beam. Bam, half health gone. Yep. It honestly doesn't seem that bad. He's probably going to go for a Protect here. So I can go for a Sharpen on the Protect. Then I go for another Antenna Beam. Then we should be able to get our late game clean. This thing needs its stabs. It needs Metal Stab and it needs its Bug Stab. If it got its double stab, like melee-wise, this thing would be perfect. But it didn't. I was really hoping it would at least get Stab or like Bug Bite or something like that. Nibble? Like, give us something like that. Come on. Nibbling? No, Nibble's a... Nibble's a Doodle, right? Nibbling, yeah. Alright, let's go for a Antenna Beam. Take out this Fly Trap. Now we're at +2 with almost max speed, which is very, very good. So, down goes the Fly Trap. And now we should be able to get our lake and clean. So, this is mostly what this thing is going to be doing. Unless you get lucky and get a bunch of boosts early. Like, it kind of reminds me of Swirl. But it's more of like an Avatros in a way. It's more of like a Munch Wheel. I just did like 7 different Lumines in like 2 seconds. Alright. This is a Fire type, which hits us quad effectively. So, we're going to have to get some good RNG with our Colossus Vibes. We're +2. Oh, we need just 3 hits. We need 3. We need 3. Come on. Nice. We got the 3 too. Nice. We got it. That goes Rough Fire. Nice. Rough Fire goes down. Yeah, this thing's not going to... I don't think it's going to be very good in competitive play. But its mixed attack potential is decent. With Typeless Bug is actually okay. Like, it's okay. Now we can go for an Antenna Beam to finish off this game. So yeah, I actually got a battle that I pretty think I got with this thing. It's able to late game clean. Very, very nice. I'm glad my microphone didn't freaking die again. So that's a good game. Let's hop into the next battle. All right, here we go into the next battle. Now this one looks horrible, and I don't want to fight this, but it's okay. I do like how, yet again, Typeless goes nearly unresisted. He has his own Exivol, which is a little scary, but I know how to deal with Exivol, so I'm not that worried about it. I will just bring Moss, so hopefully that'll work out for me. Springling's a little nerve-wracking, but we do have Grufflin to deal with Springling. This is... Chrono's a little worrying. Hopefully he doesn't have Burning Orb, or else our monologue is going to go down very quickly. And I'm going to lead off, I think, with Springling here. Let's go for our Springling lead. He's going to lead off with, let's see, Dugong. There's that lead. He's not going to stay in. There's no way he stays in versus Soccer Blast. So I'm going to go for a Disarm because he's not staying in versus Soccer. He's probably going Moss on this, to be honest. So I'm going to go for a Disarm to get rid of something's item and deal a lot of damage on something. Because Monologue's not switching in. This thing is not going to stay in because there's absolutely no way this thing's going to stay in. It's like, I don't believe this thing's going to stay in at all. And he goes into Giratina, which that's a one-hit KO. Down goes Kronos, which is very beautiful. So there goes the one thing that can actually kill our Antenna Man. Not Antenna Man. Metalytra. Emolga. And I'm going to go into Waffles here on the Disarm. But I think it's the best option because now we're free to just go for a... actually, Quick Strike. So it wasn't Disarm, it was actually Quick Strike, which is very interesting. Disarm will not kill me in this range due to my defensive investment and health. So I can go for an Airstrike and kill this thing. But it's probably going to switch out into Gomut, which then I'm going to have to switch into Moss and hope that it doesn't go for Crunch. Actually, no, it would go for a Crunch. So... we're going to figure out what we're going to go into. Flareon actually comes in. So, we got Exivol, I mean. A little bit of damage in Exivol, so decent damage. Now, we're kind of forced to go into Moss here. Unless we want to go into Monologue, of course. But I don't want to take that Chemical Breath. Actually, we could go into Exivol ourselves. I'm going to go into Exivol, actually. He might go for Wave Shot and be smart, but even then, Wave Shot won't do that much damage to me. I'm only really worried about Gomut, honestly. I'm only really worried about that. Okay, nice. Now I have a lot of very strong fire attacks. So I'm going to go for a Gem Blast. He actually, unless he's not using the speed investment I am. I'm dealing more damage than he is, though. So that's good news. I'm going to go for another Gem Blast. He's probably He probably might be full speed investment seeing the damage that Wave Shot did. I don't think he wants to lose Exivil early, though. He's probably Amber Trap Fly. That's what it looks like. He's probably Amber Trap Fly. That's definitely what it looks like. I didn't want to lose Exivil early. He's switching, actually, into Ditto. Interesting. Well, I can Chemical Breath here. I think I can just Chemical Breath. And if he goes back into Exivil, I think it's fine. I'll just Chemical Breath. Because I don't think he'd want to risk me predicting. But I can actually kill this thing with a Fire Taffy Chemical Breath boosted attack, which is going to take out the Moss, which is absolutely amazing. I'm really now only worried. This Quick Strike doesn't kill me, and I outspeed you. Oh, it does. Okay. That's fine. I can go into Metalytra, actually. I can go into Metalytra. Because I resist this thing's stabs. I can go for a Sharpen on this thing's swap. Because it's swapping. This thing's gone. He's going to disarm, actually. He's going to disarm my Determination Jelly. That's okay. Now, I'm going to go for a Claw Swipes here, because I don't believe Intended Beam would kill. So I'm going to go for Claw Swipes. Oh, why is it critting me? I need to get some good hits here. I need 3. I need 4. Nice, I got 4 too. Let's go. Nice. This thing's kind of scary. Metalytra, though, is kind of scary to deal with. Or to use, honestly. He's going to go for Gomut now, go for Rip Current. He's not going Gomut, actually, which is very surprising. I'll go for a Gem Blast, then. I don't know why he did not go Gomut for just clicking Rip Current, but that's fine. Speed is boosted. Go Gomut and Rip Current. Yeah, there you go. Took him a little bit to figure out that he had Gomut. Honestly, I think all I do here is just Claw Swipes on the Rip Current. I can't really hit this thing, or I can't really kill it. So I'll end up going down with Metalytra, but we'll end up just going to Springling, and we can just go for a very nice Sucker Blast, which isn't going to kill now that this move's actually fixed. So we're going to lose an offensive attacker, but it's okay. Yeah, that doesn't kill. Not anymore anyway. I actually lived that, surprisingly, so I'm going to go for my Quick Strike now. His Rip Current's not going to kill me, because I outspeed him with priority. So anyway, let's hop with the next battle, shall we? That is a GG. Now we'll hop into the next battle. Let's go. Let me see the victory screen, man. Come on. There we go. Okay, and here we go into the next battle. Now, this one is surely going to be interesting, because we need to take out the Klangatang if we want Metalytra to pop up. Bruh. Okay, now we're ready to go. We really just need to be getting rid of the Klangatang, and we're good to go, honestly. So we're going to be using Monolith quite a lot here. Yeah, Monolith's going to be really good this game, and I am kind of missing Spunny because it would be really good versus this Jineko, but we'll figure out how to deal with Jineko on a later date because we kind of are required to deal with it right now. I could lead off with it, see if it's a Core Lizard lead. We could switch Thin versus Core Lizard as a thing and go for a Sharpen on the switch. Ooh. Let's go for it. Problem is, Klangatang completely walls us, so... Lingering Poison, which is a surprising move on his part. I'm gonna go for another Sharpen, I guess? Alright, looking decent so far. Let's go for Claw Swipes. I really wish this thing got stabs, though. Like, I really wish it got melee stabs. That's what it needed, man. Nice. We've always hit about 3 times so far, so this is honestly working out really well. Now, if he goes into Klangatang, we're kind of forced. Speedo Birdie. Oh. Do I kill? This has frail melee defense, right? I need 3. Yo, Metalytra, though. Kind of popping off. Alright. He hasn't gone Clangatang yet. Ooh, okay. This is where one of these moves would come in handy, because we can go for them and hit this thing really hard. But we're not going to be able to OHKO it because we don't really have our boosts. So we can just go for an Antenna Beam and just get damage early on this Ginecko, which is going to be helpful for later. See, if we had Gem Blast boost, we would have been completely fine there. So I'm going to try to get one more battle where I can get some range attack stuff, because I feel like that'd be a lot better. So let's go. All right, here we go into the next fight. Now this one looks pretty interesting. I do like Exivol. I feel like Springwing's also really good here. Yeah, I think this is gonna be an interesting game. He has almost no beast resist, which is very nice. Yeah, Mono Mold is gonna carry a lot this game, is what I'm kind of noticing. How good Monologue and Moss are, I mean. Mono Moss. I could lead off here with Exivol. I always get those confused. I don't know why. Exovol is the fireman. Noxivol's the poison one. And Dovol's the iceman. Voliable is the normal one. Okay, Malzuri lead's kind of unfortunate, so we're gonna go straight into Moss. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that damage. Go for a Leaf Sap. And we're going to be able to catch something here, so that's nice. Catching Liazar. We could go for it, because this thing doesn't have any effective attacks on us. And we can go for our ranged Spectrum this time. Go into it and go for an Antenna Beam. That or we just go into the Grufflin and play it safe, but I'd rather go to Metalytra, go for it. Alright, I'm going to go for an Antenna Beam. Antenna Beam hits that thing very, very hard. Lowers its magic attack as well, so if it goes for going for another Bark Skin, surprisingly. Alright, so now this thing's most likely going to be going into Spectatic. Does Bug versus Bug? No, it doesn't. Does Crystal versus Bug? No, it doesn't. So it's neutral here. Let's be neutral to the Spectatic. Malzuri actually comes in here, which is interesting. So I'm just getting a little bit of chip each time. That's actually a minus magic on Malzuri, which is actually decent for me. Because now I could go for a Sharpen. I'm going to go for a Sharpen. It can't hit me that hard now because that's minus magic attack. Then I can go for a Claw Swipes for big, big damage. It's a little bit of damage. I'm okay with that. Now I'll go for my Claw Swipes. This is where Disarm would be very good, because I'd be able to disarm the used crayons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, nice 4 hits. That's beautiful. Oh, that crit me. Oh, that's sad. I thought I was gonna be able to kill that. Darn, that was looking really good too. Dang, man. All right, and here we go into possibly the final battle. This is actually versus someone that I know. So this is going to be very interesting to see how this battle goes. I do see a Glubby, but it can't hit us at all. So we're going to be able to stack up our Gem Blast against that. Get our Speed versus Springling, and hopefully get our Claw Swipes boost versus other things. So we're going to lead off with our Metalytra. Yeah, there's that. Alright, we're going to go for a Sharpen. I played golf with this person a lot. If you guys don't know, I've been playing Super Golf a lot more recently. I've been enjoying Super Golf. I don't know why. It's just fun and relaxing for me to click and hit balls. I mean, it sounds weird, but it ain't doing much. Speed boosted. I'll go for another one. No, go for another Sharpen. The Glubby can't physically hit me if it doesn't have... If it's Disarm, Poison Punch, Acid Rain, and Belch, I win. I'm gonna get up to my +2 though, or +4. He's actually going for a haste, although I'm boosting my speed every turn. Alright, I think +4 is enough to go for some sweeps, so let's go for a claw swipes. Bam. A crit. We need 3 here, which we got our 3. We haven't gotten 2 yet, which is very nice. I mean, I'm used to getting 2 because I used to use Spear Soul a lot with Flurry. So, okay, this is gonna be interesting because now I have to Gem Blast. Now I'm kind of forced to Gem Blast, get this thing low, which is gonna take me a little bit if I don't get my boosts. Gonna Acid Rain, which won't actually affect me. It does? Oh, I thought Metal was immune to it. I guess not. Okay, I'm gonna go for Gem Blast. I guess that's something. I thought it didn't affect it, but I mean, if we can get enough Gem Blasts on this Glubby, we can win. Now I'm just on a little bit of a timer. Just a little bit more interesting. I just kind of like this thing. It's weird. As soon as it gets actual melee stab, we're good. This thing is basically going to be Ninjask. Okay, we are getting +2. Entertain. That's just kind of unfortunate, but now we're really only. That's okay. I'm down to lose the entertain there. That's okay. I'm just gonna keep continuously clicking Gem Blast, beating this Glubby. I can beat this thing in 2 hits now. I'm okay if he spams entertain. I'm okay with that because now I just have my antenna beam is now very powerful. Go for another Gem Blast. I'm just kind of sad now that it's neutral instead of super effect instead of +4. I'd rather it be +4. I mean, we might be able, the Glubby can't really do anything because I think it's just Poison Punch, Disarm probably. But I'm Determination Jelly, so I'm totally fine. We didn't even end up using the Determination Jelly. I guess I wanted to use it versus like fire types, but I mean, I guess you could use it if it's like an all-out sweeper itself, but you could probably use a Champion Belt with this thing. That or like Delicate Wing could be good on this thing. Later, if it gets like Freaking Plant or Bug Stab. The guy's taking a little bit. Come on, man. Make your move. Come on, man. All right, I'm going to pause so he makes a move. All right, he finally made his move, and he's going into Moss. Now I'm +4. My speed is way too high right now. I kind of want to get another +1. Like, get my +2, I mean. Just so that I can hit the Rough Fire a little harder than Gem Blast. Gonna Agitate, actually, which is kind of scary, because now I'm just gonna kind of be using moves at random, but I think I can click Sharpen pretty safely. It's pretty much every move, like, I have a 1 in 2 chance of having a move that I want to click be clicked. And I don't think I can die to the Moss, because its Water Bolt will deal a little bit of damage, but I don't think it will deal enough to be able to beat me. Not in the long run. Go for Antenna Beam, come on. Nice. That's Moss dead. Alright. Now that that's dead, we're gonna have to hope he doesn't go Rough Fire. If he does, we're gonna have to hope for some Claw Swipes RNG. Glub Bub. Goes back into Glubby, which is actually very nice. I'm gonna go for a Sharpen. If I get it all, if I actually go for Gem Blast, that's great. Every move I wanted to click just worked. Everything just worked out so well there. Going for an Acid Rain. I'm gonna be raging for. I'm gonna go for one last Sharpen. If I get it off, that's great. I'm down. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with getting my Sharpen off. Yeah, it was Smack Poison Punch. Yeah, it was Disarm Poison Punch, basically. I'm not raging anymore, meaning that I can go for a safe. I'm going to go for a safe Antenna Beam here, because if I miss, I mean, I'll just go for it. I haven't missed yet, so what's the chances I miss now? Yeah, okay. Give me +1. Okay, that's okay. I'm at like +4 each, so like I'm going to be dealing a lot of damage. I mean, this thing probably isn't going to be used in like high-level play. It's probably going to be used if you just want to like sweep a few people. I mean, pretty much what I'm doing. Just sweeping a few people. Electicai. So this Gem Blast actually should take this thing out. Electile. I think it's Electile, right? It's Electile. Hopefully we don't miss, but I think we should be able to hit this thing, right? Nice. Gem Blast boosts end up killing the Electile. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. A quick strike is actually imminent here. No, not a quick strike. No, please. Okay, you didn't click quick strike. Thank goodness. Let's go. All right. I think it's only the rough fire left. It's only the rough fire. It's over. I win. It's puppy. I'll go for my claw swipes, which hopefully, yep, I needed that +4 to kill it. Down goes the rough fire. Hold on. I just sneeze. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be ending off this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. I really, really enjoyed using this thing, although it is very gimmicky right now. I think it's still kind of fun. I'm really hoping that in the future can get some better bug stab. It can get some metal bug stab. I'm really, really hoping that'll work, because if it gets like parasitized or something, or like leech life, this thing's gonna be very, very scary to deal with. Anyway, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see everyone in the next one. Bye-bye!